Bjorn now steps in against a very dominating opponent, which is Boston. He's got to keep it up. You know, we haven't done it yet tonight, but we're starting to reach the end of the card. Who you got?
Well, I got to tell you, if Boston's going to react the way that I think that he's going to react after watching Yupter and Whitney Wilson win, I think that Bjorn's going to take away this match from Boston.
Roxy, who you got? No problem. All right, coming out is David Boston. You know, we talked about, you off stage, you do the commentary, you do the data, you do the statistics. There's people that are not at the top of the card, but they could be with a couple of key wins.
Boston was in the top 10 of the power rankings for the longest time, just recently dropped out of it. A win here would put him right back in.
You know, a former member of Inferno Rising, a definitely dominating opponent to face. A scary, scary guy.
So, Roxy, now that you're back in the booth, who you got for this match?
I really got to go with Boston in this one. I think he's not pretty recently upset Brandon Ryder. I think he can definitely take out Bjorn tonight.
Bjorn has confessed online that he doesn't take a lot of this seriously. He's just here for good fights, drinking and having fun. So that's a key question that you mentioned. He is here literally just have a good time. Beat people up. So the preparation difference between Bjorn and Boston for this match is huge.
Another thing that we've got to remember, though, is Bjorn is the weak link in the Pantheon. He is the lowest rated wrestler with the title right now. He is below a 50% power rating. Bjorn Ironsides has got to be careful not to lose this match. And look, honestly, pretty weak going into Holocaust.
You know, we used to always talk about, don't fear Yopter, fear that guy.
Yes.
And that is hilarious how that has changed.
Well, you know, fear the teamwork, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they mostly shine in tag team action.
Correct.
They have great chemistry. They have great chemistry with others. They take what they learn together to also, like you saw, Whitney and Yopter teaming up earlier tonight.
Oh, big backbreaker on Boston there from Bjorn.
Some big right hands there from Boston. Hard into the turnbuckle.
We're going to see some real ring destruction tonight, I got to tell you that. Bjorn not exactly the fastest jogging over to Boston there. Boston gets to take advantage.
Going turnbuckle, that forearm smash there on Bjorn. Oh, huge uppercut from Boston.
Gotta tell you, I wonder where Bjorn gets that blue tape. Because that tape is blue.
Where's the blue tape store, bro?
It smells like fuzzies. Big headbutt there from Bjorn.
Bjorn using the best part of his body, he's had.
The flowing Nordic locks of Bjorn used to great effect. Boston, now getting thrown from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. And you just look, like we don't think of Boston as a short guy, but Boston is definitely short compared to the 7-foot-tall Bjorn.
You know, the thing is people have asked, you know, we talked to Laura, we talked to others, where did you find Bjorn? Bjorn actually came from a community of people that, what they do is they reenact Viking living. They farm crops, they cut trees, they build fucking boats. And Bjorn was basically the culmination of that community.
Nice exploder suplex there from Boston. Bjorn off the ropes.
Oh, spine buster.
It's a huge spine buster. The only way it'd be bigger if Ned delivered it.
Bjorn with a big shoulder thrust.
This is a big match of big guys, and now Bjorn's setting Boston up for a vertical suplex and holding him up, stalling vertical suplex there.
Boston getting a reversal there. Boston has kind of owned the offense here with Bjorn covering the defensive end.
Flipping Boston around, sending him again into that turnbuckle, going coast to coast repeatedly.
The turnbuckle is a major part of the offense here. And the damage that does to the back, to the shoulders, is you're getting whipped into it.
Oh, huge right hand gets blocked by Bjorn. Snapmare counter.
Big snapmare there, whipping 7 feet of Bjorn Ironsides over his shoulder just to jack him in the face a few times.
And a couple of kicks there to just say a parting goodbye. Bjorn once again putting him in a turnbuckle.
Hard into the turnbuckle. That's the sort of thing that can injure your neck as well. Boston has got to really be careful.
Oh, Bjorn misses the right hand.
Boston all tied up, and a scoop slam from Bjorn. St. John Arena not a fan of the Pantheon at all.
Well, you know, one of their favorites,
Pull back power slam there.
One of their favorite sons, Justin Fields, who's not an Ohio resident, but was a huge fan favorite here, was betrayed by the Pantheon in this ring. I think they hold it against all of them.
What a kick by Boston, taking down Bjorn, and a knee to the face keeps him down.
Big elbow drop to the small of the back.
Oh!
Pop-up uppercut.
A very European uppercut from Bjorn. Boston stays down and eats a boot to the face.
Laura would like to remind us it's not a European, it's a Scandinavian uppercut.
Oh! Should somebody remind Laura that Scandinavia is indeed part of Europe?
No, they don't accept it, though. They're not part of the Union.
Are you sure about that? Anyway.
They're in the economic zone, not the zone.
Boston with a belly-to-belly.
Some big right hands again. That brawler offense there.
And you would think this is a first blood match, the way that Bjorn is getting punched in the face repeatedly. And a spear! Oh, the spear that could end the match! Boston, though, not even phased.
Belly to back suplex.
And picking him up for another one. Oh, you kidding me?
One more for good measure.
Pure strength of Bjorn here we're seeing.
He doesn't even care about the pin. He's kicking Boston right up. I think Bjorn wants the knockout victory here. Look at this. Powerbomb suplex. Now Boston is fully dazed. Or is he?
Boston pulling his trap card.
Oh. String of match reversals.
Not having any of it.
Oh, big German suplex from Bjorn.
Dragged across the ropes. I thought Boston was going to be leaving the ring.
We possibly see a Ragnarok here. Or maybe a
standing cutter.
Mjolnir's might.
Well, Boston wants to stay away from all of those finishing moves. Dragging the elbow back into Bjorn's face. Sit out spinebuster again.
Going for those punches in the face. I'm amazed that neither of these people are busted open at this point.
Oh my goodness, the strength of Boston. And Bjorn has to get an irate to get Boston away from him.
Oh, big uppercut.
Let's get a coin. Oh. Bjorn
now with some hands.
Is this in fact a first blood match and we weren't told about it?
Bjorn just doing it all the offense you could possibly think of now. to put away Boston.
Boston, stop.
Kick.
These two they have so much power, but they have too much power for their own good, almost. They just can't end this match the way that it's going. Boston behind Bjorn now, lifting him up for a big shin breaker.
One of the biggest shin breakers in the business right there. Uh-oh!
Ooh. That
Shoulder strike right there into the stomach. Does this put
One,
him away?
two. No. Boston has too much, but Bjorn he's got Boston right where he wants him. He throws him out of the ring.
Up and over. Uh-oh.
What is Bjorn setting up here? He's dragging Boston around outside the ring. Boston with the dash punch. Another dash punch. Bjorn's got to be super careful he doesn't hurt himself out here. Or get hurt by Boston.
Oh, big kick to the head.
Boston up to a 4 count. Runs back into the ring. No springboard moves from these two, I think.
It's belly to belly.
Puts him down. Now more punches to the head. The crowd fully behind Boston now. St. John Arena on their feet for David Boston.
Ooh.
But that miss was key.
Bjorn key at the barroom brawling offense. Wait for somebody to take a punch and then punish them for it.
One kick after the quick one.
Uh-oh! Ragnarok!
Well, that could be enough to put Boston away. We'll have to see. Bjorn with the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Ragnarok is enough, and Bjorn gets a necessary win going into #1 contendership week.
You know, you got to look at it. The Pantheon, 2 key wins tonight. Vane is not on the card to fight, but there you go. One of the biggest guys. He's tied for the tallest, but he's not the biggest. Ned is the biggest. I think that's a match that every fan at St. John's wants to see, though, now. Ned versus Bjorn.
A key rematch coming up for the tag team title contendership. If Justin's win, they clinch it. If they don't win, they will be facing Sumo and Minoru next week.
Them flowing locks, baby.
Well, I will be right back.
All I gotta know is, all I gotta say is we've had some excellent matches tonight. Specifically, I'm gonna go a couple call-outs. Trav Karan versus Rico Reigns, one of the best matches I've seen. Pantheon, Whitney Wilson, Yopter versus Kudo and Yukito Kitagawa. Once again, another amazing match. Roxy, what are some of the matches you watched tonight and said, this is an amazing match?
Quite a lot of them, actually. Really haven't seen, other than maybe the first starting out kind of developmental match, I haven't seen really any matches that weren't very entertaining.
Oh, yeah. They're all entertaining. I'm just commenting on ones that I would say, let's put these on the the tape. Justin Downs versus Sentinel and Andros. Oh, sorry. Injustice for All versus Sentinel and Andros. Who they have not given us a name for this tag team, which is a very dominating tag team, so I'm just going to call them the Sentinels.
That is their name.
Oh, that's what they've gone with. The Sentinels. The Sentinels. You know what? Sentinel is a very dominating wrestler, very scary wrestler. Andros, he's done some amazing things, but he's, we don't have a whole lot of tape on him. Justice for All, dominating tag team group. One of the best cruiserweights, one of the best heavyweights in a team together.